ভয়লোকে আপনাদের স্বাগতম। আজকের গল্পটি কল্পকাহিনী। সাহস থাকলে শেষ পর্যন্ত দেখুন। ভালো লাগলে একটি লাইক দিন। চলুন শুরু করা যাক।
একটি পূর্ণিমা রাত, শহরের বাইরে বহু বছর ধরে পরিত্যক্ত কালুপুর রেলওয়ে স্টেশন। লোকেরা বলে এখানে একটি ট্রেন আসে যেখান থেকে কোনো জীবিত মানুষ আর ফিরে আসে না।
সবাই আমাকে বারণ করেছিল, কিন্তু সত্যের তৃষ্ণায় চালিত হয়ে আমি ক্যামেরা হাতে একা স্টেশনের দিকে হাঁটলাম।
স্টেশনে ঢোকার সাথে সাথেই চারপাশে নিঝুম নীরবতা। হঠাৎ দূর থেকে ভেসে এলো এক অজানা ট্রেনের হুইসেল।
As soon as I stepped inside the station, I felt like someone was walking behind me. I quickly looked back, but there was no one there.
The station's 100-year-old clock. And at that very moment, a silence like death descended all around.
Just then. But the most terrifying thing was, the train made no sound at all. It felt like death itself was approaching me. As I bravely stepped forward, suddenly, all the train's lights turned on at once. It felt like someone was waiting for me. The train door slowly opened. From inside, ice-cold air poured out. Then, a black shadow silently glided past me.
Your ticket was purchased a long time ago.
There, rows of passengers are sitting, but none of them have faces. Only two glowing red eyes are staring fixedly at me. I took a step back in fear. Just then, from inside the train, hundreds of cold hands started reaching towards me. It felt like they wanted to pull me in.
আমি আমার সমস্ত শক্তি দিয়ে দৌড়াতে শুরু করলাম, কিন্তু আমি যতই দৌড়াই না কেন, আমি স্টেশনের শেষ খুঁজে পাচ্ছিলাম না। মনে হচ্ছিল আমি একই জায়গায় আটকে গেছি, গোলপাক খাচ্ছি। আমি আমার সমস্ত শক্তি দিয়ে দৌড়াতে শুরু করলাম, কিন্তু আমি যতই দৌড়াই না কেন, আমি স্টেশনের শেষ খুঁজে পাচ্ছিলাম না। মনে হচ্ছিল আমি একই জায়গায় আটকে গেছি, গোলপাক খাচ্ছি।
Suddenly, my camera turned on by itself. What I saw on the screen, right behind me, a distorted shadow stood. I slowly looked back, but no one was there. As I looked back at the camera screen, that distorted face had come even closer. I wanted to run away, but an invisible force held my legs firmly. I couldn't move even an inch.
Just then, from inside the train, a faceless conductor stood before me. His voice was not human. He slowly said,
Your journey will now begin.
As the conductor placed his ice-cold hand on my shoulder, the world around me vanished. I saw myself sitting inside the train amongst the dead passengers. যখন আমি জানলা দিয়ে বাইরে তাকালাম, আমি দেখলাম ট্রেনটি আর পৃথিবীতে ছিল না। চারপাশে ছিল অনন্ত অন্ধকার, আর হাজার হাজার আত্মা আমাদের দিকে তাকিয়েছিল। যখন আমি জানলা দিয়ে বাইরে তাকালাম, আমি দেখলাম ট্রেনটি আর পৃথিবীতে ছিল না। চারপাশে ছিল অনন্ত অন্ধকার, আর হাজার হাজার আত্মা আমাদের দিকে তাকিয়েছিল।
Screamed and ran towards the door, but the door closed by itself. I am now a prisoner of the train of the dead. Just then, the train began to accelerate at an impossible speed. Outside the windows was only darkness and countless floating spirits. As I looked out the window, one by one, floating spirits started flying towards the train. Their eyes held infinite rage and the fire of revenge. Suddenly, all the passengers looked at me. Then, they slowly started to rise from their seats. In a moment, all the souls reached out to me. I screamed, but no one could hear my voice. Just then, whispered in my ear, Once you come here, there's no way back. My body froze with cold. Suddenly, went out. The entire carriage was plunged into thick, black darkness. Only hundreds of red eyes stared at me.
I closed my eyes and started reciting Ayat al-Kursi. Suddenly, the entire train shook violently.
flash of white light illuminated the entire train. In an instant, all the souls began to scream in agony. At that opportunity, I ran towards the train door. The door slowly started to open. The door slowly started to open. I jumped from the train. I opened my eyes and saw I was back at the abandoned Kalopur station. But everything seemed to have changed. As I stood up, I saw the entire station was empty, but my camera was still recording video. Slowly, I looked towards the camera's screen. On the camera's video feed, I wasn't standing alone. Standing right behind me was that faceless conductor. He was slowly reaching his hand towards me. I looked back in fear, but there was no one there. As I looked back at the screen, it was smiling. A terror-filence descended all around. Then, from afar, the accursed train's whistle was heard again.
The next morning, the police found only a broken camera at the abandoned station, but I never returned.
Thank you for watching. This is Ghostly Realm. If you liked the video, please subscribe. See you again with another dark story.
A knock was heard at the door of apartment number 13. But opening that door, death awaits.